What really makes sex great for men? It's not just about physical pleasure. In this in-depth video, we explore the often overlooked emotional, psychological, and relational dimensions of male sexual satisfaction. If you're a woman looking to understand your partner on a deeper level and improve sexual intimacy in your relationship, this video is for you. This is not about tips and tricks. It's about truly understanding the male psyche, fostering intimacy, and building a deeper emotional bond through sex. By the end of this video, you'll have insight into what makes sex meaningful for men from a relational, emotional, and psychological perspective. Let's get into the video. Number 1. Making him feel desired. You never see many men admit this, often because they've been taught that their feelings around sex aren't valid or manly. Let me break it down. Based on interviews, relationship research, and thousands of conversations with men, here are things that consistently come up when they describe what makes sex truly great. This is huge. When a woman initiates sex, expresses enthusiasm, or clearly shows desire, it makes a man feel chosen, not just needed. Many men say that nothing feels better than knowing their partner is genuinely excited to be with them. Let's start with the obvious. Yes, physical pleasure is a big part of sex for men, but it's only the surface. For a lot of men, great sex is not just about arousal or orgasm. It's about how they feel during and after. Many men associate great sex with being accepted, fully, without judgment. Physical touch is important, but it's the emotional safety that often makes it deeply satisfying. This emotional safety usually looks like open communication, feeling desired, and being seen as more than just a performer. Men are often socialized to be stoic, to hide vulnerability. But during sex, true intimacy often requires them to let their guard down. When a man feels he can be emotionally open with his partner, he's more likely to enjoy sex. Not just physically, but mentally. That's where trust becomes essential. So, what builds that trust? Honest communication, patience, and being present. A man needs to know that he won't be mocked or dismissed for expressing his needs, fears, or insecurities. If your partner or potential partner feels you are interested in him or desires him sexually, a man could begin to show interest. He will definitely enjoy the sex. A simple, "that was amazing," or "you make me feel incredible," can mean the world. It affirms not just their body, but their being. Look, when a man knows he's accepted as he is, flaws and all, his guard drops. And that's when real intimacy begins. I know a lot of you are surprised to learn how important it is for a man to feel desired. Not just needed, not just appreciated, but truly wanted. Look, it's not about ego. When my partner initiates or tells me she finds me attractive, it changes everything. I feel seen. I feel connected. This isn't about pressure, it's about reciprocity. A simple compliment, a meaningful touch, an expression of want, these go a long way. If you like this video so far, please kindly like and subscribe. Liking this video makes YouTube recommend my videos to more people. Let's get back into the video. Most men don't talk openly about their sexual desires, fears, or even preferences. Why? Because when they've tried in the past, they've often been laughed at, rejected, or ignored. And that leads to shame. Shame says, don't ask for what you want. Don't say how you feel. Just be grateful for whatever you get. So what happens? They disconnect emotionally. They go through the motions. They seek validation in unsafe ways. But that's not what men want. They want to be seen, heard, valued, desired, just like everyone else. Number 2. Removing performance pressure and silent expectations. For many men, performance anxiety can be a silent saboteur. A lot of men often carry unspoken expectations to always be ready, always perform, and always satisfy. This pressure creates stress that can affect arousal, connection, and overall enjoyment. Great sex, for men, often includes the freedom to be imperfect, to focus on connection rather than performance. Ladies, I want you to be able to have open conversations about sex with your partner without judgment. Encourage curiosity over criticism. Create an environment where exploration is safe. Men are often taught to hide their insecurities, even during sex. When they're with someone who doesn't shame them for being soft, scared, clumsy, or unsure, they relax and connect more deeply. Ladies, great sex doesn't happen in silence. It thrives on communication. Ask questions. Share what you like. Be curious. And most of all, listen. When both partners feel safe expressing their needs, it deepens intimacy on every level and leads to great sex. Look, this isn't about having every answer. It's about creating a space where questions are welcome. Additionally, sex doesn't end when the physical act is over. The emotional echo lasts hours, sometimes even days. You need to make him feel something after sex. Sex is a two-person sport. Don't just lie there and do nothing. If a man leaves a sexual experience feeling dismissed or used, it affects how he engages in future intimacy. Conversely, if he feels bonded, valued, and connected, it strengthens the relationship. That's why aftercare, those small gestures, cuddling, words of affirmation, can make all the difference. Great sex for men often defies the stereotypical script. It's tender, it's relational, and it allows room for softness. You will hear men talking about this because our culture often tells men that masculinity is about dominance and control. But this is not true, because for 95% of men, real pleasure comes from connection, emotional presence, and mutual vulnerability. When you understand and honor this shift, they open a pathway to intimacy that's both healing and passionate. If you can do these things for a man, he will literally move mountains for you. Ladies, what men consider great sex is a mix of emotional connection, mutual desire, trust, and the freedom to be human. When you as a woman can approach intimacy with curiosity and compassion, the results can be extraordinary, for both you and your partner. So why don't men say these things out loud? Because most of them have learned, consciously or not, that emotional expression makes them weak. Men, like women, are emotional beings. They want to feel connection, admiration, emotional safety, and meaning in their sexual relationships. If you can master this, your partner will move mountains for you. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone you care about. Honest conversations can change relationship. And great sex? It starts with understanding. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.